Welcome to the Soulful Saturdays. And yeah, before starting our today's topic, we have exercise for everyone. So I think already you got the sheets and we have 5 questions. So you have to just write down the answers of these 5 questions. So within 5 minutes, we have to complete this. So actually, there are 2 things. One is physical pain and another is suffering. And sometimes we are in pain, but we don't have that suffering. Like in Brahmakumaris organization, this organization is led by sisters. So once we asked from our Dadi ji, her name is Dadi Janki ji. So she has like lot of means pain and illness was there. So sister was asking ki, Dadi, how are you feeling, miss? So at that time Dadi said ki, I have pain but I don't have that suffering. मतलब दुख तो है पर दर्द नहीं है. So whenever we hurt physically, so that wound will going to heal. It's depend कि उसका depth कितना है. Sometimes it's like maybe deep internal injury or maybe it is superficial. So वो जो wound है, वो जो hurt है, that is physical only. So वो जल्दी से घाव भर जाता है. But sometimes we have that pain, that suffering. We call it as emotional suffering that we carry forward. So there are 2 things, physical pain and that emotional suffering. So today we have to differentiate the things. कि जब physical suffering है तो with effect of time it will heal and we will like overcome. Maybe sometime fracture हुआ या maybe you are hospitalized. So at that time also after some time you will be able to heal it. But what when we have that emotional suffering? Those things will continue maybe for days, months or years. So actually if we go to our childhood days, have you remember the saying, the sticks and stones may break my bones, but names can never hurt me. So if we go to our childhood days, हम एक दूसरे को कुछ भी निक नेम से या फिर our classmates या फिर जो भी हम बचपन में जब खेलते थे, तो sometime we fight with them, sometime they like हमको कुछ चिढ़ा भी देते थे. But next moment में ही what we do, we just play with them again. So at that time we were like unaffected of all those things. Don't have that suffering, don't have that hurt, don't have that emotional illness. But with effect of time, जैसे जैसे हम बड़े हुए, what we did, we made a very like image, and it's like subtle image only. We created our own image. Yes, this is my personality, this is my image, and these are my boundaries, and no one should hurt me. And if someone will say something, then I will going to be in that pain or in that suffering. So we have to just like from childhood to adulthood, जो भी हमने phases cross किए. So nowadays we start taking things personally. And with effect of that time period, our ego also increased. Have you noticed? बचपन में थे तो कैसे थे? Unaffected. Like maybe in this moment we are fighting, but next moment we are just playing. But now we are holding all those grudge, all those resentment, all those that anger and that hurt, and we are carry forwarding all those burdens. Sometimes maybe many years. So that's why we selected this topic. Yes, sometimes we have to free ourselves. Sometimes we have to like remove all the burdens. Why we are carry forwarding all those burdens with us? So yes, we have to check ourselves. With the effect of time, how much amount of ego or how much that subtle identity, and that image is created inside our mind only. Because of that image, we are feeling that suffering, emotional suffering. So yes, and no one taught us. किसी ने भी आज दिन तक हमको ये नहीं सिखाया है कि how to overcome all those emotional sufferings, all those feelings. And no one taught us कि I am the creator of my feelings and it's my choice. Like if physical suffering is optional, like means it's compulsory. Physically maybe some pain is there, so it is like compulsory. But that emotional hurt or emotional suffering is, it's our choice. Nobody can hurt us, but nobody taught us. किसी ने हमको सिखाया ही नहीं कि जो फिजिकल जो पेन है उससे तो वी कैन ओवरकम वेरी इजीली, बट जो इमोशनल सफरिंग है, मींस आई द क्रिएटर of my feelings and I have always choice, means no one can hurt me. But nowadays we gave the remote to everyone. Yes, you can switch on me and you can switch off me easily. If you appreciate me, if you admire me, if you recognize me, if you acknowledge me, then I feel good. And if nobody will going to recognize me or acknowledge me, so I will be in that hurt. So actually there are 7 frequent occurrence. Actually recently I came across one wonderful book. The name of that book is Mindset, and that is written by brother Mike George, one of our brother in Brahmakumaris. So he is a very good author and he is a very good orator also. So while reading that book, I got like these 7 things from that book. So how means beautifully he described कि there are like, mainly if we conclude all the frequent occurrence, means what are the reasons, or means the situation, the person, when we feel that hurt, that suffering, that emotional suffering. So first one is like when someone rejects us, and someone like ignore us, and someone like deceive us, and if someone will going to spread some gossips about me or about us, and sometimes we say na ki you let me down, and sometimes it's like you insulted me and you betrayed me. So these are the 7 reasons we can say. So if we discuss the first one, we have that insecurity, like someone will going to reject me, or someone will not able to recognize me, or someone will not able to acknowledge me. So sometimes we think I am not worthy, I am not good enough, and in relationships also we feel that insecurity. So we have to understand that rejection, that is also created by ourselves only. हमने खुद ही create किया है वो image. because everyone will not going to set according to your expectations, or you can't please everyone. So actually the reason behind that rejection is we have that insecurities, and we have that expectations ki yes, they will going to like us, they will going to appreciate us, they will going to admire us. So once we get the, like, we have to recognize a true self.
Because of the expectation, rejection exists.
Yes.
There is no expectation, rejection will not.
Huh. So actually if someone will do something for us, na, at that time if we react or if we respond, that matters. If we are unaffected during that time, then they will also think ना कि इनको तो कुछ affect ही नहीं हुआ, इनको तो कुछ असर ही नहीं हुआ. So we have to understand कि the reason behind that, the first point, that they rejected me, or they like didn't pay any attention on me. So at that time we have to check ourselves कि how much worthy I am. So I have to know my value, I have to know my worth. So yes, expectations. So we should not expect. And the second one is ignorance. Like we are sitting in a gathering, but they ignored us. At least in rejection there is some like, पहले they like, उन्होंने पहचान तो लिया but they rejected. But ignorance में तो completely like ignored. So at that time also, that is a weakness only. That is our own mental imaginary state. कि they ignored me, they avoid me. Yes. हाँ, nobody came to us, nobody received us. And we went there and we spent so much time, but they didn't pay any attention on us. So like that we feel. But we have to understand, we should know our own value, self-value. So the reason behind all those things is, like, I only responsible for that hurt, for that emotional suffering, because I have a choice. So we have to understand this. So in this ignorance also we have to understand our value. So we have to check ourselves, because we have to understand others' perspective also. Maybe they are busy with lot of things, and maybe they have lot of to-do list. So they are occupied with all those things. So maybe because of that reason also they ignored us. And the third one is, like we say na ki you deceived me. So that is also our expectation only from others. है ना, हमारा ही expectation है ना ये कि दूसरों से कि what I want they have to do like that only, the way I want they have to do like that only. And sometimes we share something, some secret with others, then we think na ki they will not going to share it with anyone.
We promise something and it not be.
Yes, sometimes people promise, they don't do that. So lot of things are there. At that time we will be in that hurt, emotional suffering. Ki you told like this, but you did like this. I expected like this, but you never meet my expectations. So at that time also that was our own creation, yes. And because we are living in this planet, so on this planet no one is like will be going to be perfect, and to error is human. So we have to add one more sentence to that line is, so to error is human, but to forgive is also, it's also, it means we have to inculcate that nature. Yes, we have to forgive them. We have to like come out from that emotional suffering. So yes, the next one is you are spreading gossips about me. So nowadays social media is like everyone can comment. So it has like lot of offsprings and they love to like वो हमको बिजी रखने में that social media is very active nowadays. And कितना बिजी हो गए हैं हम उसके साथ. Personally maybe we don't know that person or maybe that cricketer or that actor, but we like write comments for them, or sometime if something wrong also there, so at that time also we keep on posting things. And even we also means if we say that if we see that Instagram or maybe Facebook, at that time maybe we have a very good friend list, है ना, बहुत अच्छा friendship का list है. But if we like enjoying, maybe we celebrate friendship day, like it's like we are just sitting alone, no one is there around us. So this is the reality. And we also like nowadays we are dependent on these things. Like we keep on checking na ki yes I posted this and how many likes I got, how many comments I got, and maybe like 15 comments or maybe 15 likes. So at that time we think ki, oh very less. But if can means if we reciprocate this equation, suppose 15 people are coming and they are like appreciating you physically, then there is a lot of difference. And if I got 15 likes on Insta or Facebook or like LinkedIn, so we think it's very less. So how our mentality became? We are dependent on all those things. So nowadays, like means our happiness is not in our hands nowadays. We are depending on others. So yes, we have to just check ourselves ki I'm not like, whenever we get appreciation, it's like we are like reputation dependent. If they will going to admire me or they will going to acknowledge me, then only I feel good. Otherwise, we will be in that emotional suffering only. So it's like we are dependent, reputational dependent. And parallelly, if we see another set of group, there are some people, those who are living very nicely, means they didn't get affected by all those things. And sometimes we call them as a thick skin. इनको तो कुछ असर ही नहीं होता है. And but still they are enjoying their life, and but they don't get affected by all those things. ऐसे personalities भी we keep on, है ना, ऐसे भी वो हमारे ग्रुप में हमको कभी मिलते होंगे. But mostly तो ऐसे ही हैं. The group is like that suffering, that emotional pain. Yes. So we have to learn from them. Whatever comments they got, they are like unaffected. So we have to just check ourselves where I am. And sometimes we heard that statement very frequently, na, you let me down. In parent-child relationship mainly, है ना, बच्चे कुछ गलत कर देते हैं तो पेरेंट्स क्या बोल देते हैं, you let me down. So from that childhood, we bond with that type of thinking. Yes, we are like dependent. Parents and that child, we are like quite dependent on each other. If I do something good, then reputation of my parents or the prestige of my parents will increase. If I do something wrong, so it's like if they also do something good for us, then we feel happy. So that is also one type of pain only, that trauma only, emotional blackmail. Sometimes we say to our children, you let me down. So, but now we have to understand we have to came out from all those things because it's our choice. So we have to free ourselves from all those things today. And sometimes, yes, you insulted me. There was a huge gathering, and in front of that gathering you insulted me and you talked with me so loudly. That is also a very बहुत उसका भी दैट इमोशनल सफरिंग इज, वो भी बहुत लंबे टाइम तक कैरी फॉरवर्ड होता है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो आवर ओन क्रिएशन, आवर ओन डिपेंडेंसी ओनली. मीन्स हमको अपनी वैल्यू का पता ही नहीं है, एंड वी फील कि यस उसने कुछ कह दिया तो वी आर इंसल्टेड. इट्स लाइक वी आर नथिंग. यस, दैट इज ऑल्सो, वो भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट कि इतने सारे लोगों के सामने यू टोल्ड समथिंग टू मी. So yes, these all are the reasons, and the last one is betray. Means आपने तो ऐसा बोला था but you didn't do like that. These are also our expectations only. These are our dependency only. Because everyone is busy in their own life and they have a lot of things to do, and sometimes they don't want to reveal their things. Maybe because of that they are doing that, they betray you, or because they have also lot of sets of things now. So to fulfill all those things, and if we check in depth now, like if we take the case of like you insulted me, so at that time also that was their weakness only. Because of their own weakness or because of their own insecurities, they did like this. At that time, like we have to check ourselves, and that betray means like we gave, like at that time also we have to check ki what I did to that person so that they betray me. At that time also we have to check ourselves, because it can be like our emotional dependency, our expectations only. In what situation they did, yes, that also matters, because sometimes the situation is like they have to do that only, they have that option only. So yes, we have to check ourselves about all these 7 reasons. So if we just go ahead.
So sister, like I have a question. Like as we discussed, like it is not like we are taking the blame on ourselves only for everything what is happening, right? Like we expect the other people that they should respect, they should respond in a better way if we are also responding in a
and they
better
have
way.
to do the things the way I want.
Yeah. So if the other people are not responding, they are not respecting, or at least not responding, but they should not insult or something like that. And on the other hand, then we are blaming ourselves, okay, it may be our fault, or they betrayed me, it may be our something from our side. So it is like putting blaming on our side, and then it is also like we are letting us down, na?
Yes, we are letting us down, but the first thing we have to understand कि I the master of my feelings, I the master of my emotions, I the master of my like whatever pain or suffering or. So first we have to understand that, because nowadays we are playing that blame game. Because you did like this, that's why I responded like this. So first of all, we have to stop that blame game, and we have to check ourselves. And always we have choice, and like we are proceeding now. So maybe in the next slide you will going to get your answer. But first of all, we have to understand, yes, I only responsible for my happiness, and I only responsible for my sorrow, because I the creator, I the master. So means once we get the understanding that yes, I the reason, so I can get the solutions. So first we have to accept that I only responsible for my smile, I only responsible for my happiness, I only responsible for my bliss. So first we have to just cut out from other things and I have to just focus on myself so that I can correct myself or I can find out good solutions during that situation. So yes, emotional suffering is always a choice. And we have to understand, yes, you are the creator of your feelings. And I think 2-3 days back, I got very wonderful sharing on our group. Do you know the dangerous heart disease? The dangerous heart disease is that what we call that long memory, that strong memory. Strong memory is the dangerous heart disease because of that memory हम लोगों की बातों को बहुत अच्छे से पकड़ के बैठ जाते हैं, deep impressions, and we like keep on holding on all those things for many years. So in that statement they were saying कि the most dangerous heart disease is holding into past grievances, and at that time what we have to do? We have to shift, na? So we have to embrace forgiveness and let go of the old memories. So sometimes our strong memory also be a reason for our suffering. Yes, forgetfulness is the solution. So we have to cultivate gratitude for what you have, can simplify life and fostering a positive mindset. At the time we have to just change our mindset also and our emotional well-being also. So we have to focus on the present and we have to move with that lighter heart. So these lines I copied from that quote. Yes, the strongest heart disease is strong memory. So yes, the only way to free is to realize that no one is responsible for what you feel and no one let you down. No one ever let you down. We have to understand this. And yes, so behind all those 7 occurrences, like you rejected me, you insulted me, you betrayed me. So the reasons, if we study in depth, so the reasons were like our own expectations, because of our own ego and because of our own dependency only. And sometimes our expectations are like very high. People have to do the way I need, the way I want. So I'm not getting what I want, or they are not doing what I want, or they are not being the way I want. So these are the reasons. So my life is like, it's like always we are seeking something. हमको बस जैसे लेना है लोगों से. We want to get from you also, we want to get from you also. I need respect from you. You should value me, you should appreciate me, you should like admire me, you should acknowledge me. So it's like getting. So my life is for getting what I want. I am alive, I am here in order to get something. But that is not reality. We didn't come on this earth to get. We come here to give. If we see all the examples like nature, plants, they give oxygen, they give fruits, they give shadow, all the vegetables. But yeah, expectations is good only, but we, yeah, yes, yes. So we have to fool ourselves, and we have to set our mind, yes, always I am not going to get the things the way I want. That is true, no? So we have to understand that only. And because of those things, we are in that emotional suffering. And no one is like if someone is saying something to me.
So how many times, once you can forgive, again it will. So if it is more than your patience, more than your limitation, then one day will come and you will feel like to ignore.
Yes.
So because you need your happiness is within you.
Yes.
So if you feel
So-
that if you are avoiding that person or people, that circumstance, then you can make yourself happy. Otherwise you will be in that grave and all. So that is my concern. So where like how will I follow this care? I can
Yeah, the
forgive
same
always.
thing which we are sharing. Yes, if someone will do something wrong, then your happiness should not affect.
Yeah, that is
Your
what.
internal
So that
peace
we
should
can
not-
ignore, na.
Hmm.
So that you can ignore things, no.
Any specific incident?
No, it is like personal. I don't want
Yeah,
to
you will
share.
going to get your answers.
Yeah.
Because we are in middle.
Thank you.
And at the end of the session, you will going to get the like, yes, if this situation will come, then, and I think in this also, in this exercise also, same question. So yes, your question is very nice, and yes, we have to be like, we have to protect ourselves. We have to be like in that happiness, and I only responsible for my happiness. So we have to pay attention on ourselves. Because happiness, it's our property. And sometime in our organization also, ignorance, yes. And sometimes compromise.
Compromise, yeah, that is what. For your happiness, you are compromising something. Fine.
So yes, so from this thing we have to understand that our life is not for getting, we have to give. So yes, we are here in this planet Earth to give. And do you know the happy people? They are givers only. They are not getters. So yes, we don't come here to get something, we come here to give. So we have to discover the true meaning of forgiveness. If you bifurcate it, for giving. For giving. Forgiveness is itself, the word is there, giving. So I am here for giving. So this is the true meaning of forgiveness. So yes, if we choose forgive, if we choose forgiveness, then what will going to happen to me? I can let go of the bitterness, I can reclaim my power, and I can move forward with lighter heart and clear mind. So for our own benefit, we have to choose forgiveness. And sometimes, like when people ask from Mahatma Buddha ji, ki they did wrong with us, and not only one times, many times, and we are not able to forgive them, and we will not going to forget them. So forgive and forget, it's not possible for us. So at that time, Buddha ji said, yes, they don't deserve that forgiveness, but even though you have to forgive them, because you deserve peace and happiness, because we deserve that. So for our own benefit, because these sufferings will going to create lot of health issues also. If we keep on holding that hurt for many days or months, these things will going to affect our internal organs also. So we have to free ourselves. And have you noticed when someone says something to you, maybe on the next moment they will going to forget what they told. But what we are doing, we are just holding all those things. So it's our mistake. They are तो like उन्होंने तो अपने आप को फ्री कर दिया, बट आपने क्या किया, आपने तो उसको अच्छे से पकड़ लिया. It's like जैसे greasy और oily कोई spot लग जाता है ना, तो we have to clean it with lot of efforts, and we have to use like all the cleaning agents like ala or like stain remover. So we have to check कितने सारे यहाँ stains हैं, कितना सारा hurt है, lot of emotional suffering is there, and maybe वो चीजें maybe years back, those things happened maybe years back, but still they are very fresh in our memories, and like we are keep on revising all those things now also. So it's like we are spoiling our present. Hmm? and एंड वो जो चीजें हो गई थी उनका इस प्रेजेंट सिनेरियो से सिचुएशन से कुछ लेना देना भी नहीं है, बट इवन दो वी आर लाइक कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग देम, and again we are feeling that hurt, that emotional suffering. So yes, forgiveness is the key to peace and happiness. So if we will going to forgive someone, it's like if we will not able to forgive someone, it's like they are staying in our heart or in our mind without paying any rent. They occupied inside our heart, they occupied that place. And once there was one of our sister, her name is Sister Gopi, she did her services in London. So at that time Dadi Janki was also there. So that sister got like he came in contact with one person and there was something going on, and that person wrote a lot of bad things on a paper, and he's like abusive language and lot of other things was there. So he sent that mail to that sister, and that sister was like thinking ki why did they did like this. I though always in good means good vibes and pure feelings for everyone only, but still people are doing like this with us. So she was just discussing these things with her dadi. So at that time dadi she was saying ki it's like you have a pot of some mango juice or maybe some amrit, some we we can say the drink, and if someone will say ki there is like one drop of poison only, so will you going to drink that? It's like only traces of poison, so will you going to drink that? So dadi ji was saying ki उसने कुछ किया, it's okay, but अगर आप उसको रखेंगे, for other people you have good feelings and pure means good wishes, but if you have that feeling of bitterness or that feeling of uneasiness, then these things will going to affect the whole, means your good vibrations will not going to reach the other person also. And at that time dadiji was saying ki God is ocean of love and he is giving that love to us, so we have to spread that love to everyone. So if you will be going to hold on all those type of things, then you will be not that transparent to spread that love to everyone, so it will be a hindrance. So yes, sometime we also like किसी ने कुछ गलत किया तो it's okay, we will able to forgive them or forget it, but sometime किसी एक या किसी दो person से we are like affected very much है ना, तो हम सोचते हैं कि ठीक है वो 4 या 5 we gave that list ना, so sister was asking कि how many names I can write. So sometimes we think कि ठीक है उनका तो छोटा सा ही mistake था, we can easily forgive them, but इसका क्या करें, they did lot of bad things like repeatedly they are doing. So at that time what we can do? So yes, we have to, if we want to live like with lighter heart or clean mind, so we have to make a habit of, we have to choose forgiveness actually. So yes, happiness, forgiveness is a key for peace and happiness. So sometimes we think na ki it's a sign of like cowardness, or people will going to like misuse me, people will going to bar if I forgive you, then again you will going to do it. तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे, ठीक है इनके साथ तो कुछ भी करो ये तो माफ कर देते हैं ना, so we are giving them permission कि yes next time also you can for granted. So actually it's not a sign of weakness, it's require a lot of courage and clarity. If we have to take us to that level. It's like when we are in Hyderabad, we are seeing the center ki yes, so much places there. Hmm. But if we go like little up, or if we are like playing by going by flight, or we are traveling by flight, then these things will going to be dot only. So when we upgrade ourselves, be a latest version of yourself. So when we upgrade ourselves, then these things will automatically look like very small, and at that time we will able to forgive or forget those things. And ultimately it's our own benefit only ना, हमारे अपने benefit के लिए we are doing. So yes, and if we forgive, then this forgiveness inspire others to do the same. So we are setting off a very good example. We are setting off a very good positive chain. And I came across one more article on forgiveness, uh, speaking 3 times of India. So in that, Vaswani ji wrote beautifully ki Maharshi, there was some Maharshi Ramana ji, or I don't know exactly the name. I'm not able to recall. So उनके आश्रम में some thief like came, and they were just searching for some good things, because they got to know ki some like very renowned personalities, they visited the ashram, and maybe they donated something very expensive things to this ashram. So that thief, they got to know ki if we will go there, then we will going to get some good expensive things. So they visited this ashram, and they didn't find anything actually. So they were just throwing the things here and there, and they were just trying ki from where we will going to get that treasure, kahan milega hame wo. But at the end they didn't get anything. Or फिर they went to that internal chamber, and in that internal chamber Maharshi ji was like doing meditation. So they start saying lot of like shouted on Maharshi ji ki kahan hai wo sab, हमको दे दो. We are very assured ki you have something good, but where did you hide all those things? So you have to give all those things to us. So at that time, जो disciple थे, they heard that noise and they came. And by like जैसे ही उनका sound आया, when those thief they got the sound कि yes, someone is coming, so immediately they were like they run out from that ashram. So the disciples were discussing कि Guruji, they hurt you a lot, and they because the sound we will able to hear it from outside also. So we will going to chase them, and we will going to like report to the police, and we will follow them, and we will like find them. And so at that time, Maharshi ji was very in a very calm state, and he was just saying ki no need to follow them. Why? If our teeth will going to bite our own like tongue, then will you be able to like cut off your teeth or like remove your teeth? So that Maharshi ji was saying ki we all are a part of a cosmic energy, and we all are connected, and they all are ours. So no need to chase them. Let's forgive them. And there is a like Chinese proverb: if you have that hurt, or you have that unhappy feelings, or at that time, it's like you have to make like 2 graveyards. Those who are doing something wrong, one for yourself and one for them. So once we choose forgiveness, we can free ourselves. We can live like a free spirit. So yes. So now we have to do some reflection. So now you have to check which of the 7 reasons do you experience as your most frequent excuse to create emotional suffering in your life. We discussed the 7 reasons, na? So you have to just check yourself, and now we will meditate, because we need that power, we need that clarity to forgive things. to forgive the situation or to forgive the people. So that power we can get from the powerhouse only. And who is the ultimate powerhouse? Definitely God. So we have to meditate now. And yeah, if we hold a grudge against anyone who has done me wrong, so it would have enough poison in my blood to destroy my entire existence. I came across this quote, and how beautifully they wrote, ki if I hold that grudge inside me, so I have enough poison in my blood to destroy my entire existence. If I am not able to forgive anyone, then it's like I am poisoning myself only. So we have to forgive, we have to choose forgiveness. And the heaviest thing to carry is a grudge. Lot of grudge. So that is the heaviest thing which we all are carrying nowadays. And forgiveness is a gift to yourself. So can we give this gift to ourselves? So now we will sit in silence and we will do self-reflection. So yes, these are the 7 reasons, and we have to check out of these 7 frequent occurrence, where I felt that yes, I have that emotional suffering because of that rejection, or because of that ignorance, or because of they deceived me, or they insulted me, or they let me down. So we have to just check ourselves. So we will sit in silence and we will check ourselves. Sit straight. सीधा होकर के बैठेंगे and relax yourself. And just be in this moment. So yes, I am able to find out the reasons out of these 7 frequent occurrence. It can be all the 7, or it can be 2 or 3, or it can be 1. And now I have to recall the recent 2 occasions when I felt emotional hurt. And definitely in that occasion, that was my expectations only. Maybe I want something, or maybe I wanted something from other, or maybe they didn't give that. So you can recall any of your recent 2 occasions in which you felt that emotional hurt, and now you have to find out why they did like this. And during that time, what was my expectations? And what was my dependency? And during that situation, what I wanted, what they didn't do or what they didn't give. And now I have to change my mindset. I am here. Why I am here? I am here to give, not to get. So if someone is going to hurt me, maybe in past 2 occasions, किसी ने मुझे hurt किया, तो I have to check कि what I can give to that person. Because I have a clear understanding now, because of my own expectations, because of my own dependency, I was in that emotional hurt or emotional suffering. So those things were like a trigger only. But now it's time to heal. So I have to heal myself. So definitely I have to give something. So to give, I have to fulfill myself. So now, let's connect to our inner core. Let's connect to our authentic identity. So just feel yourself as a tiny point of light in between your forehead. I, the driver of this body, and I am just sitting in between my forehead. And I, the creator, of my feelings. I have always choice. So I have to make myself strong enough so that I will be not going to affect my people or situation. And the more I am able to connect with my inner core, my true identity, I will be able to enjoy my life. I will be able to forgive and forget. Let's be a master of your emotions. let's connect ourselves to the divine source, the Almighty Authority. And Almighty is like me only. And He is just like one thought away from me. The moment I remember Him, I can feel the presence of God. And God is ocean of everything. He is ocean of love. He is ocean of forgiveness. And I also did a lot of things in my life. But God always forgave me. And now it's my responsibility to forgive people. So just feel yourself under the canopy of supreme powers. I'm just bathing under the fountain of supreme energy. I'm just under the fountain of love, happiness, bliss. God is giving me the power to forgive. So today I have to forgive everyone. And sometimes I also did wrong with someone. So I'm just apologize to that person for that mistake. I'm also asking for forgiveness. And I'm forgiving others also. So today I have to clean my heart. I have to lighten my heart by asking forgiveness and by forgiving others. So let's free ourselves from all the resentment, from all the grudge. Let's free ourselves from all the unfriendly feelings. I'm just taking power of forgiveness from the Supreme, and I'm just forgiving everyone. And now see yourself and see your heart. And my heart is full of love because I am connected connected to the source now, and God is giving me the love so that I can also love everyone. And God is giving me the power so that I can have good wishes and pure feeling for everyone. See yourself as an angel. I am an angel of forgiveness, and I am just forgiving people, situation. And sometimes I also did something wrong and I am unable to forgive myself. So today I have to forgive myself also. So I am forgiving myself and I am forgiving others. Just fly like an angel and go to all those persons, all those personalities who created hurt or who created emotional suffering for you. And you are just flying to all those and you are just forgiving them. I am light, I am free. That's why I am flying now. So today, I free myself. And I can visualize for the future situations also. If the same person will going to do the same mistake or the same thing, then what will be my reaction? In that situation, I will be able to respond or react. And the more I forgive people, it's like I am creating a clear path in front of me so that I can move nicely. So thank you so much. So hope you have completed this exercise also. So now you can see the difference. Okay, before the session, how was giving the means how you will be like how you were giving the answers to all those questions, and now you can again come to this exercise and you can just check the difference. Okay, how now I will be going to respond about all these questions.
Just to add up something. So Om Shanti. So just I want to add to sister's session that regarding forgiveness, it's not easy.
Yes, we need to understand.
yeah, we have to upgrade ourselves to that level that we can forgive others. And the thing which comes, that the reason is expectations. So it is very important to understand how much we have to do, how much required it is. I mean, in every relationship, we should understand, we should have the clarity how much is required that we have to do. Like, it's not like, people are, that is why the conflicts are going on between the parents and children, and then husband, wife, these all, day to day relationship problems are coming because we are doing more than required. It is not, we should have the clarity. We gain that clarity through meditation and through knowledge only. How much is required in this relationship, how much we should do, because if we do more than required, we are only suffering.
Yes.
Because and it is usually happening with patients, like with ladies and all, because I see patients and all, and I come to a lot of ladies these days, because they are doing more than required, and they, by the end of the day, they expect a lot, and in return, when their children grow up and they're they're in every relationship, ki now I have done so much, so I have to return back. So we have to be very conscious about it, and do whatever we are doing, we have to be very clear about all these things. How much we have to give in every relationship, how much investment we are doing, like emotional investment, physical investment, we have to check ourselves. Then it is very easy to forgive and forget. Because if we do more than required and we are suffering, that is no point of doing so much. So that
And
comes
meditation
with
will going to help.
yeah, that
Yes.
is
Because
the
it's
only
like
option.
teach us the balance.
Yeah,
How
that,
much love we have to give
yes,
and how much
yes.
bottle we have to be in
Yeah,
that
that is
situation.
the only
There should
option.
be a balance of love and love.
There is no solution, there is no other solution. I am telling with very confident कि we have to understand how much we have to put in every relationship, and where to, how to put it, and that is an art actually, that
Yes,
we
this is an
gain.
art.
Yeah, this we get through meditation and through gyan and knowledge, as we upgrade ourselves. Every Saturday sister is having sessions, and there are a lot of reading materials, and
So
everything
we
is
welcome
there.
you all those who
Yeah,
are coming for the
please
first time.
come, please attend these sessions. Small topics, these are so important in our daily life. Like, this is what I have to say. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, if we look at emotional pain or emotional hurt and we compare it with physical pain, say somebody gave us a physical hurt and we will let that hurt heal,
Yes.
okay? And when somebody gives us an emotional pain, we think about it again and again. It's like if you have a physical hurt, somebody has given you a physical hurt on your hand, you will look at it, you will bandage it, maybe you will treat it, you will put ointment, you will let it heal, you will not scratch that again and again. But when you have emotional pain, by thinking over again and we scratch it. That person has gone, that person said something to us, insulted us, we did not like it. That person has gone, but we keep reminding ourselves, we keep playing that cassette in our heads again and again, and it's like scratching a physical wound, which we don't do with the physical wound.
Yes.
But we do that with the emotional wound. So one of the ways of not holding on to resentment is letting go.
Letting
Because
go.
when you ruminate it, the memory becomes permanent in your head.
Yes.
And
It will go into your
subconscious mind, and it will be very difficult to forget it. Also, it's like anger and hurt are like holding a burning coal in your hand. It's going to burn you.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
like
going to-
holding acid.
Acid in your hand. It's like a poison.
Or
It's going
inside
to
us.
poison us,
Poison, yes.
not affect the other person who's hurting us. So that is also very important.
So yes, very good conclusion. So shall we wind up? Thank you so much.